Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. It's good to see you all back here, and welcome to a new middle of the day market update. We'll do a full update. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the markets. The US market is opening in 8 minutes, so probably has already opened when you're watching this video. That's going to cause volatility. So far, we've been relatively bearish. Can we reverse that, etc.? That's what we'll talk about. So let's get right into it. First of all, talking about news, there's no real news I think we have to talk about. Obviously, like everything that's going on around Pavel Durov, the Telegram CEO and founder, that's very interesting, but that is mostly interesting for Ton. All right, I think you can have some sort of a good trade with Ton, betting on whether he will be freed or not. So both long and short, depending on what you think out of that. So that's a possibility, but that's very niche, all right? I don't think that matters for Bitcoin. We have some big economic data later this week. Doesn't matter too much for now either. So what matters, in my opinion, is what the US does, all right? And that's very boring, but it does matter. And if we look at the overall macro markets right now, Russell 2000 is down a bit, which is bearish, all right? So that's not a good sign for Bitcoin. US bonds are down as well, so that should be positive. But then if we look at the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, they're both down as well. All right, so the general capital markets right now don't seem to be that bullish today. Overall, I still do think that they're bullish, so I don't think that matters too much. But I don't really see any strong indication of a bullish Bitcoin coming in. All right, now that can change with the US markets opening, and as most of you know, I am bullish on Bitcoin. All right, but what we saw earlier today as well is that we got some big shorts coming in here. So for me, my thoughts on Bitcoin are basically still the same as they were this morning and basically since Saturday, and that is that we are now in the pullback phase after getting a big bullish breakout back on Friday. And now I need to see new momentum kick in. And I think we're nearing a level, like we have already hit the 200 EMA on the 12-hour time frame. The most crucial level at this point of time is between 61,000 and 62,000. We're basically at that level already. If you drag it up a little bit, we need to see momentum coming in from here. All right, open interest, so momentum has already gone up so far, but it's mostly short orders. We need to either get some big spot buys coming in, or we need some real bidding coming in. So the open interest goes up while the CVD also goes up. So some longs are being opened, and we can hunt those liquidations of those shorters, which open positions over the course of today and this morning. So that's what we need to see. And we're waiting for that confirmation. And until we get that confirmation, I'm not opening big positions, all right? That's the way I'm looking at the market right now. I took quite a bit of profits today from trades opened like a week or 1.5 weeks ago. Rune, Fetch, for example. So I'm waiting for that. And as most of you know, I do think that that's coming, all right? I think the technical structure in combination with the fundamentals, even though today they might not be bullish, I think they're bullish enough to at least from this area, which, by the way, we still have a bit of a buffer zone. I think that's going to be enough, all right? So we're going to drop down into that level. But then potentially today, maybe we have to wait a little bit later. That depends on other external factors, I would say. I do think we'll be able to find bullish momentum from here. And I do think we'll be able to rally back up to 65,000 and later rally up to that 67, 68,000 level. That has been my thoughts since last week, Saturday, when I came back from vacation. And I haven't seen any reason yet to say that that's not going to happen anymore. All right, but back to the altcoin markets. There's some interesting altcoins as well. Tomorrow we have Nvidia earnings, so it could be worth it to keep your eyes on some AI cryptos. My top 3 are Fetch, Render, and Tau. Even though they're going to be relatively difficult to trade with the news coming out tomorrow. Notcoin is trying to get into some sort of a bullish reclaim here. Also with the news around Pavel Durov, little bit risky. Zero is entering a very strong support level right here. Then apart from that, there's some other interesting coins. As some of you might know, I bought Floki. I think Floki still has a good chance to break out here. And then apart from that, that's not Maker as well. As a last one, Maker just got some big news, which I also uploaded a video on. Check that out if you want to know what. But I think Maker is pretty close to getting a major bullish breakout here above 2180. And if it's able to do that in combination with the fundamentals, I think it has potential as well. But those are my thoughts on the markets for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.